Hey everyone, today we're taking a look at Deathbulge Battle of the Bands. Now I'm going to be quiet so you guys can watch the rest of this intro.
We're supposed to be a team.
Alright, so that was a fantastic way to just be introduced to the game right off the gate. And I was super pumped to actually get this started as soon as I saw that. The game follows a band named Deathbulge who basically enter the Battle of the Bands, and this world, other than being filled with music lovers and stuff, is one where you have demons and they're kind of running the Battle of the Bands, and weird creatures that you have to fight using music. And as the story progresses, you learn more and more about why things all of a sudden now hurt or help you in terms of the music that's played, and all while you're trying to basically build up your skills, build up your abilities to get ready for the Battle of the Bands. There's even some bosses that each have their own type of music, and their minions. Some bosses have minions from different music genres as well. The first main boss that you fight is basically a bird, and she's got several birds under her, and each of those birds under her follow a different type of music. One is like hardcore punk, like the mohawk and everything totally looks like somebody from the Sex Pistols. You've got jazz, you've got a lounge singer, and I forget who the fourth one is. And then you have basically the boss herself, who I believe was like an opera singer. Gameplay-wise, it is very much like the classic, I want to say it's called JRPG format, basically like Final Fantasy VII style, as far as like the fights, except for you don't have the drawn-out victory animation after each fight. But otherwise, control-wise, overall mechanics of the story, that's mostly what you're following. Overall, I found the story itself pretty engaging, but there were some moments where it was kind of goofy, and then at the same time the overall story was still entertaining. And with the just early experiences with the game, it left me wanting to dive deeper and enjoy more of the story. I ultimately had only two complaints. The first one being the art style. Didn't really vibe with it very much, but the music definitely overcame that for me. You can have a great sounding game, great music, and look not so great, or you can have one that looks great but doesn't sound as great. It's very rare that you have both, and the quality of the audio and the quality of the music was far above anything I expected for this game. Plus, it was enough to basically compensate for the art style that I didn't really enjoy. My second complaint is the achievement points. Now, I'm one of those purists that thinks that all achievements need to be divisible by 5. I don't know why that is, just feel that they do. And this one does a bunch of odd ones, by 6, by 2, by 3, and so it makes it for a lot of difficulty to keep my gamer score divisible by 5 the way I like it. But even with that being the case, with a game like this that I know I'm going to go back and play the hell out of, I think that that's going to be an okay thing in the end, as long as I can ignore it until I get to the end. Other than that, it's a great game. I had a lot of fun with it, and my normal hour that I always put towards every game I review turned into about 3 or 4 by the time I stopped. So it gives you an idea for how solid this title is. So if you like a game with a great soundtrack, solid storyline, and is a good amount of fun to play, this is going to be one of those titles for you. Absolutely. If you are somebody like me that wants your gamer score to stay divisible by 5, and you don't intend to go after every achievement, then this one is definitely going to put you off for sure. But again, I reiterate, it is a great story and a lot of fun to play. So other than a temporary issue with your gamer score, this was definitely going to be worth the play for sure. So thank you guys as always for watching, and I'll catch you all next time.